The MacBook in your lap, the phone in your pocket are classical computers because their calculations are done using bits that can exist as either a 1 or a 0. Quantum computers take things to an atomic level. Those Newtonian laws, those of friction and gravity, they break down. Yes, break down when applied to these cheeky little atoms. So now what? Well, we develop new rules because nobody can escape the eyes of the law. We call these rules quantum mechanics. Instead of using bits, quantum computers use quantum bits or qubits, which are atomic nuclei. I'm not kidding, really. In layman's terms, they are hyper evolved forms of bits and can process much larger quantities of data in an exponentially less time frame. Well, since we are dealing with atoms, we cannot use bulky transistors like we do in classical computers to process data. Instead, we use superpositioning and entanglement. Big terms, I know, but don't be scared. The magic about qubits is that they can take any value between 1 and 0, including complex numbers. Remember those? The root of -1 and I and Argand diagram? I'm sure you remember them. It's good. Superpositioning is a process where these qubits take values of a 1 and a 0 at the same time. Not either or, both. They can exist at two places at once. We can measure them to find the qubit state is through classical methods. And when this measurement is done, then the qubits assume one definite state. To explain more clearly, you do not measure ice temperature with a ruler. Similarly, to measure qubits, you need a quantum measuring system. Unlike classical computers processing one bit holding one piece of information, quantum computers process a qubit holding tremendously large data. Entanglement links multiple qubits together. These links mean that the behavior of one qubit affects the other even over large distances. They behave as one qubit storing that humongous piece of data without data corruption. Naturally, a curious mind will wonder, what will I do with light speeds of processing? Simple, it's not only about you. What if humanity had a simulation of the universe? We could find another Earth to migrate to. What if a digital human was created? Clinical trials would be much faster and vaccines released much quicker. What if you had a Dyson sphere? Our solar system would be our spaceship, and we could build trade systems across the galaxy. Build a universal civilization. Endless opportunities, global, nay universal benefit.